Hello, Sagittarius. I am Oracle, and I am here to do a love reading for you guys. The reading is timeless. Okay, Sagittarius. For you guys, I see recreating oneself, and also the recreation of one's moral values. So the recreation of oneself and one's moral values and beliefs. Okay. I'm also seeing renewal here. So I'm hearing something about it's going to bring a rise in status. They said this renewal. So it's not it's this, whatever this recreation of oneself and recreating one's moral values and beliefs, this is going to reignite you, or like it's some sort of renewal of oneself. And this renewal of oneself is going to cause others to like notice your light. It's going to attract success, and I'm hearing admiration, something like that. I heard admiration. So others will start to admire you. They will be attracted to this change. It does something to where it attracts more positive, fulfilling people, or people more in alignment with you. Okay, so Sagittarius says, I'm also getting something here about a hard-won victory after this releasing or letting go. I'm here ridding one's old. Okay, so ridding one's old ways of thinking and beliefs, and adopting okay, so I'm being told that we're adopted from upbringing and societal conformity and things like that. So ridding those things that you adopted as your own is going to have, this is where when you recreate yourself, this is where that, or why that recreation happens, because you release this old beliefs and things, like your beliefs and your moral beliefs and values will change. The things that are important to you, or that are important to you and your growth, your soul's path, those things will become more apparent. There's clarity in that sense, and it seems like there will be just a transformation, a change, but it's for the better. It's for your highest good. And they're saying it again, like a hard-won victory. So maybe this has just been a struggle before, or you've been through a lot of struggle, but this struggle is going to really, it put you on your path to your true authentic self. I'm also getting a message here that someone needs to step back to see the bigger picture of something, and to also take action with confidence and faith. So confidence and faith is needed, because there's a need for you to take action, for the simple fact that it's critical. I'm getting it's critical for your achievement in regards to something. There it is. It's critical. This is that rise in status earlier we were talking about. This is coming out of that lack mentality, that sense of not being able to really find your place, of not belonging, But this change in your mindset, this recreating of oneself, you will be shedding all of this mentality here, that lack mentality, you will shed. And this is going to bring you here. Yeah, there is victory to be had. We have endorsement, persuasion, bribe, temptation, and coach, advice, obedience, knowledge. What I'm hearing from this endorsement with persuasion, bribe, temptation, what I feel from here, this is just like the ego, basically believing what sometimes the mind will tell lies for the simple fact that this is an example. For example, let's say you grew up and you hear like your mom saying something like, you can't do anything right, you're not worth a penny, I'll do it myself, or you can never do anything. You hear that so much, you eventually adopt it as true, unconsciously. You're not consciously aware that you've done that, and you start to feel that way. You feel like you can't. You may even start to tell yourself, I can't do anything right, or why do I always have to mess up, and I'm just worthless. You start saying these things, and it's like you may come to a point to where it's like you basically had to persuade your mind to you had to adopt a new mindset, basically, by persuading the brain to disengage from those lies that were instilled upon you, and to adopt more positive mindset. So it seems like that change is going to come. And here with coach again, and advice, obedience, knowledge. So that's just like that knowledge gain. You could be going through maybe therapy or something with this coach there, or whatever, that's helped you, or that will help you gain that new sense of that new way of thinking, to recreate yourself. Yeah, we have justice, equality, neutrality, and logic. Basically, this is just gonna this is what's going to bring balance back into your life. Like I mentioned before, it's going to bring balance back into your life, having a more positive mindset. And it looks like this is to prepare you for a connection, to get you ready. Because I guess, when you're in that state, you really can't, if you don't love yourself, you can't love someone else. So it seems like this change and everything is going to basically prepare you for this. It's actually going to attract it, like I mentioned earlier, that changed mindset. It's just, people are going to become more attracted to that. They're going to become attracted to you, to your light, that spark that has been lit. Okay, we have passion ignited. And I just feel like that's that, like, whatever this is that's going to ignite within you. We have transformation. I think that was last. And we have authority. The first of the spirit cards signify that this is a time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal or business life. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and a renewed spiritual strength are all at an all-time high. The powerful force of spirit is flowing through you. And within it comes a new sense of purpose. Be all that you can be. Reach inside and tap into that force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation for the future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder, what's your secret? And your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition, but know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly, exactly as I was, stating. We have authority. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills. Being grounded and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or just a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a more positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on those similarities and emulate those qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and characters of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire and handle and wield power and authority is being tested. We have transformation. Transformation. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. To remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must be occurred. Sorry, let me reread that. Okay. It says, this card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could have ever imagined. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on in order to take the next positive step. You should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so that I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. You have bring love into the situation and a time for healing. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So it seems like releasing the old residue from this past stuff. And you may be dealing with a past person, or they may come back around, but it seems that once you close this out or heal from this, then this comes in, which is new love. And I feel like that's what you attract. That's what you're going to be attracting once this interchange takes place. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, so that was your reading, and I appreciate you for checking out my channel.